Hello, what's up, everybody? Boz is back with my new and updated fall fragrances list. Well, as usual, I have chosen 8 of my fragrances I think are perfect for the fall, right? Half of them are new, and half of them I have from before, and have, I think, featured them all before anyway, right? Number one, at first we start with my second to last purchase, which was Prada Paradigm or Paradigme in Italian. And yeah, I know that quite many YouTubers have kind of not given this one very good reviews. But to me, it's really a very pleasant and pretty well potent, if not too long lasting anyway, kind of fragrance that I think therefore would be good for early fall, especially. It is long lasting enough, definitely. Yeah, it's not too heavy, but it's definitely not something I would wear in the summer. So this is an amberwood, of course, fragrance, and it smells nice and green. I think. Not green in the vetiver way or anything, but green, just like you makes you think of pines and yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, so amberwood. Anyway, that's what it's about. Prada Paradigm. All right, next one is one of two Argos fragrances on this list, and it is Sacred Flame. So this one is very strong and potent and long lasting, extremely. So don't overspray it. So it is fruity. Yeah, fruity, powdery. Yeah, now I don't want to go over the notes, but I think it does have peach, and that's what I get anyway, mostly from it. Yeah, Sacred Flame, very good for fall and winter as well, because it's so strong and long lasting. Yeah, you will leave an impression with it, that one, definitely. Alright, then another new one that I got not so long ago. If you remember my review of it, I wasn't that impressed, definitely, but still I find it is good enough for the fall anyway. So this is a Zaharoff Seraphim Musk. Yeah, I didn't understand why they came out with it so early. They should have waited definitely until now anyway. So, well, this is a bomb, alright. This is definitely a kind of woody, musky bomb, and but definitely is good. Just not like when they said Zaharoff has come out with a musk fragrance, musky one. Yeah, I did expect more, or more spectacular kind of scent, but still definitely good enough, definitely. Alright, and this one I actually just got, even though I have tried it before. So this is Sergio of Iomi, also known as Monkey. And yeah, let me tell you, this is one of my new favorites. Even though it's not new, but I haven't had it before, and I think I tried it first time last year. So I sprayed it here, by the way. This is dark and woody, and it has caramel and vanilla and patchouli and all that stuff. But what you mostly get, what it smells like, well, coffee. Kind of a coffee vibe, coffee, caramel, yeah, something like that. Anyway, some kind of special coffee drink, and even though it doesn't have really coffee in it, but yeah, very strong and very good, simply. And alright, now we have my, well, kind of old favorite. It's not that old, but Panadora Velvet Iris. Yeah. So yeah, this one also has caramel in it. You know, that is pretty common. I mean, or yeah, it is for these gourmands that are great for the fall. Many of them have caramel in it because caramel is that kind of note, you know, that just lasts forever almost, lasts long enough, and is really nice also to smell. And yeah, Velvet Iris, yeah. So well, what else is there to say about it? Really, it is just a kind of very pleasant, very even even opulent kind of scent, just like the last one, Ayomi. Very opulent and very enjoyable, very enjoyable. But of course, it's not for people who can't stand really strong kind of, yeah, strong gourmands. But otherwise, for lovers of gourmand and these cold weather scents, this is really perfect. All right, so next one, or the last three, are probably the strongest one on this list. All right, so this one is by Electimus and it is Caspian Cherry. Caspian Cherry, really beautiful bottle, by the way, and the color, an orange, you know. So Caspian Cherry is can be so strong that it can probably turn you off. Turn off some people, I would say, definitely, yeah, turn off. But still, I mean, if you don't overspray it, yeah, it's got both cherry and kind of caramel vanilla vibe, I guess. Yeah, cherry plus vanilla bomb. Yeah, wow. It's got, I believe dark chocolate, just like this one as well. And it's a pretty delicious combination, definitely. Yeah, just it's very powerful and therefore may not be for lovers of lighter scent, but we are talking fall or autumn scents, and you know, freshies won't do it. You know, now I mean, yeah, barbershop, no. So Caspian Cherry, I mean, all right, finally. Or not finally, but almost. Another by Argus full of Phaeton. So this one I got last year. I gotta say that I really had to wait for it a long time, for like a month, but it was worth the wait. You know, this is also very strong, like I mentioned already, and it's got that kind of leathery thing going on, and yeah. Now I forget the other notes, but it's very powerful, and so it's best not to use when you are at home, but going out when it's colder, definitely. And it is kind of unusual because it combines the light and the heavy, you know, kind of elements, and yeah. I mean, by its color, you would never have guessed that it was probably not that it was a very heavy scent, but it is because of the leather notes. So yeah. Anyway, full of Phaeton, and finally, this is this one everyone knows, and I mean everyone, well, almost everyone I've talked to about it really likes it and loves it. Even many. Herod by Parfums de Marle, of course. Herod is just hard to not like. I mean, it's a perfect, well, almost perfect combination of vanilla and tobacco. Oh yeah, I recently started rediscovering it. Fell in love with it again. You know, to put it that way. For a while, I wasn't that high on it, you know, but it's gotta be a little, you know. You can't wear it in the summer; it's not gonna be good, you know. In the summer, or you know, well, even late spring. So So yeah, there's really nothing much to say. Once again, this is also heavy, can turn people away, but we are not talking about, once again, lovers of barbershop fougères. But yeah, maybe even, I mean, it is pretty unisex, by the way. So, I mean, out of all of these, well, I'd say about, well, maybe half of them probably are unisex, by the way. I want to say something about that, yeah. So this one, not so unisex. It is more masculine because it's, sharp, strong, and yeah. And this one, yeah, I can see it. It's fruity. Like everything that is fruity, smells fruity, women usually like it, right? Um, no, no, not unisex. No, sorry. I mean, yeah, maybe some women will like these strong scents. Yeah, maybe, but not really, not particularly. Um, yeah, I can see that. I mean, like Demi Rolling, I remember did a review and she really loved it. So yeah, I mean, I can see it being unisex. Um, very, very unisex, extremely unisex. And this one as well, pretty unisex. Yeah, very. And yeah, so this one, no, it's too strong to be unisex, and it's not a sweet rose type of leather. Let's say, yeah, no, it's not that. It is heavy. I mean, it is. It has some sweetness. Let's say some nice flavor to it, but it's still very heavy and strong, and it's not for your typical lady fragrance lover, definitely. So Parrot, yeah, I can see it also being liked by women. So yeah, there you go. That was pretty much it. Those are my 8 cents for this fall 25. All right. Okay, see you all soon, and have a good time. Bye.